Right, today is a really big day. It's 17 June, it's about 9 a.m. right now. I am up more earlier than I usually am, and it is for a special reason. So today is the Pokemon TCG Singapore National Championship. So it's a really big day. I have pre-registered a few weeks ago and I'm confirmed to be playing today. It is going to be a 2-day event, so today is going to be the first day and then Top Cut will be playing tomorrow as well. The event's held at one of the SMU buildings. I can't for the life of me remember the name, but I've got to be there by about 10 a.m. because pre-registered players have to go and check in between 10 to 12. So I should start making my way down there soon. And I believe the matches should start at about 1 p.m. onwards, provided there's no delays, of course, which I hope there isn't. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I am not the most prepared, if I'm being completely honest, but I'm just going to go down, play for the fun of it, and just see the event as a whole, because I'm really keen to see how Pokemon events here in Singapore have like progressed ever since like some of the last few regionals that I've attended. As for my deck choice of today, I'm going to be playing, drumroll please, Miraidon EX. So yep. Now, although that Miraidon EX is not exactly the best deck in the format, but I really enjoy playing it. It's a deck that I'm very comfortable playing with, and when it hits, it really hits, man. So I really enjoy playing this deck. I do anticipate a lot of Lost Box, probably a Lugia or two. I'm still gonna anticipate Mew, so I do have a Drapion in the deck as well for that. Yeah, I'm just really keen to see what everyone else is gonna be playing. Now, one thing's for sure, even though Paldea Evolve has been released for about a week now, it's not legal in the tournament just yet, so I can definitely eliminate seeing stuff like Qianpao, Tinglu, so those are not of concern to me, so I'm pretty safe on that part. Also, there's going to be a Pokemon Center pop-up store over at the event, and I believe they're going to be selling an exclusive sleeve for today's event, so I'm definitely going to cop at least one of those. So yeah, I think I'm just going to start packing all my stuff, get ready, and make my way down to SMU for the event. So I'm really excited. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a second. Right, so I'm technically at SMU now, but I think the driver dropped me off at the wrong building. Checked in with the security and told me to take this direction, which I think I'm at the right place right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at the right place right now. Alright, just gotta go down there. So here's the queue. Looking pretty crazy. Alright, I'm in the event floor now. This event is looking very nice. This is way better organized than the last few events. And I believe that is the pop-up store over there, so let's go check it out. So it looks like a pretty solid selection of stuff. Yep, so these are the sleeves. Right, just got these sleeves. They look very nice. I decided to get 2 sets just cause I feel like it's a cool thing to have. Also, you get these competitor passes now, which is pretty cool. It's just made of paper, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. I guess now it's just a matter of the waiting game. It is only just slightly past 10:30 a.m. So I still have about 1.5 hours before the event even like starts to move on. I think I have plenty of time still. I should probably go get like a drink or something. I'm still waiting on like a couple of friends to arrive. But yeah, the event is looking really good, man. I really like how it's been organized so far, at least. Also, in terms of like updates in between games, it's probably gonna be quite a rushed event, so I'll probably try to update like every couple games, maybe, as best as I can, at least, depending on the time allowance I have in between games, at least. So let's just see how it goes.
Welcome to the Pokemon TCG Championship 2023 Singapore. As you are aware, this is the biggest event that we can have in Singapore. The highest stake where the champion of today's event will be invited to the Pokemon World Championship. I'm sure you guys already know where is the Pokemon World Championship this year. So can I hear, where is the World Championship this year? Oh, I heard Yokohama. You guys are very well updated. Thank you very much.
Okay, Kenan, what was the deal I made?
We're gonna buy like 1 pack for every loss that Sami has,
Which is?
which is 4.
And I also have 4 packs over here, so let's just open it, see what we get.
Let's go.
Alright, let's open up all these blisters. Let's open Ting Lu first. Tinkating, Shrewder, Glimmet, Bramblin, Bismagius, Artisan, then Taurus, Macro, Reverse Studio, and a Hydreigon. Okay, pack 2, Sneasel, Gothita, Mischief, Wingull, Pinkachin, Zweilos, Mauso, Grusha, Spidops, and Sableye. So far nothing. Pack 3, Dunsparce, Wooper, Noibat, Sprig, Fletchender, Toxicroak, Oranguru, Reverse Energy, Litleo, Oricorio. So far really nothing. Hey, look at what K9 just pulled. Secret Art Rare Grusha, baby. Were my losses worth it?
I am glad that you lost, bro.
Got Combi, Jigglypuff, Girafarig, Tropius, Maxwell, Saguaro, Freegraph, Great Ball, Fuecoco, nice, and a Veluza. Alright, at least I pulled something. That's nice. So Faiz, how did you do today?
I feel surprised because
Nice, nice.
it's unexpected.
What's your final scoring?
6-2.
Nice.
6 wins, 2 losses.
Right, Faiz gonna open his packs that he got from his scoring.
Wins. Don't know what's it. Kamu tu cakap boleh.
Everything. Glimmet and Clemens and Glimora.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. It's a Titan, okay? Playable. Dunsparce, Charcadet, Septodal, Luxray, nice. Basic, Gothita, Wingull, Pineapple, Choice Belt, Formal, Pinkerton, Saguaro, Supita, and
Fortress.
okay, I gotta sleeve this. Basic Energy, Shrewdle, another Glimmet, Bremlin, Shings,
One more hit.
Simeon, Corviknight, Survivor, Septodal, Pomod, and
Oh, Tinglu, nice. I'm considering building a Tinglu there. Right,
Basic
last
Energy,
pack, let's go.
and well, okay, one more of this. Very happy to Pokemon, Grafire, Survivor, Interest again. Hey!
Claveldo.
Oh my god.
Triple hit.
Triple hit, 5 packs.
Wow,
That
you
is actually solid, man. Right,
So,
nice.
the hits today.
Fiji back.
Hits, man.
Not bad, not bad.
Good job. Congratulations.
Good stuff. Punan, right? Yeah?
Oh, you saying? Okay.
People's stance in Pokemon is that if you cannot decide to use 60 HP Fijibacks or 70 HP, just eat McDonald's. Solve all your problem. Understand?
Nice. Alright, finally back home. It is almost 8:30 PM right now. So first things first, I really want to apologize for my lack of like any gameplay footage or b-roll of like the event happening itself, but I have a very good reason for that. So before the first game started, the judges were going through like the rules of how the event was gonna go through, and there were basically 2 rules that kind of restricted me from filming as much as I wanted to. First things first, there was no note-taking allowed during the games. That kind of included you being able to use your phone, or even like having your phone like with the screen faced upright like next to you during the games. That wasn't allowed, so I wasn't able to use my phone to capture any like gameplay footage during my games. And the second rule was that once you're done with your match, you needed to quickly leave the venue and just wait outside until the next round of pairings were announced. So that really restricted like people from loitering around other people's tables and just watching the game, so I couldn't get footage from that either. As much as I tried to like sneakily get in some footage like before and after matches, it's still very difficult just because you were really like rushed to vacate from your table as much as possible. So that kind of sucked, but I do understand why they did that. Nonetheless, I'll basically tell you how the event went and Honestly speaking, compared to my last big event that I attended, which was the regionals from last year, it was a massive improvement. Like, everything was organized way better compared to that last event that I went, and I'm really happy to see how much they've improved. Things went by a lot more faster, there was not as much delay that happened, and there were just generally less hiccups. So I really do want to applaud the organizers for making it happen as it did. Now, as for the 8 matches that I played, let me give you my results. I have taken notes of the decks that I went against and how the results were. So my first game was against an Arceus Giratina deck. Lost it. The guy was just able to set up his Arceus and Giratinas really quickly, and I just couldn't manage to counter. So I lost that first game. My second game was against a Gardevoir EX deck. Also lost that one, so wasn't doing too great. My third game, super interesting, was a mirror match against another Miraidon Regieleki deck. So that was really nice to see. I was really excited to see that this guy was using the same exact deck that I was, and what's funnier was that we both opened with a Raikou V. So we were like, when we flipped cards to see each other's active Pokemon, we straight away just laughed. I think that was freaking awesome. That was really nice. But unfortunately, I lost that game as well, so my first 3 games weren't doing that hot. Now, my fourth game, very interesting, was against a Walk Trio single prizer deck from Scarlet Violet. So I managed to win that one, even though it wasn't the most satisfying win. I still won that game, so I'm gonna take a win like halfway through the tournament, right? Game number 5 was against a Lost Box. I managed to clutch that win as well, so that was really nice. On to game number 6, it was against another Lost Box variant, and this time with a Radiant Charizard. But luckily I was able to set up all my Pokemon really nicely, and I had answers to everything that he had. So when he bends down the Zard, I had boss's orders in hand, so I was really able to take it out as soon as possible. So that was really nice. On to game number 7, it was against a Double Turbo Mew VMAX. So this was an interesting matchup. So even though the guy was able to knock out one of my Pokemon first, I luckily had Raihan in hand, and my Drapion was in my deck, so it was a pretty easy clutch. Also, the guy, unluckily, he priced 2 more of his Mew VMAXs, so he wasn't able to counter from that point onwards, and he even scooped. So managed to get myself 4 wins in a row by this point, so I was feeling pretty good about myself. And on to the last game, match number 8. It was once again against Arceus Giratina, and this was a very interesting match because we went really close. We were both tied down to like 2 prizes towards the end, but he managed to get the cards he needed to get the final knock, and I lost game number 8, but it was a very satisfying match to say the least. So by the end of the event, I went home with a 4-4 score, so it's not a great score, but to be honest, it's still better than I thought I would be doing, especially with Miraidon, which isn't that great of a deck. It's a very high risk but high reward deck. All my losses didn't feel that bad, so I'm still very happy to have played this deck. Also, halfway through the event, we got the Ultra Ball stamped promo. Can the camera focus on the card? Yep, so this is the Ultra Ball stamped promo with the Singapore Championship stamp on it. And it looks freaking sick, man. I really love it. Also, I'm very happy to have gotten the national sleeves as well. This is really cool. I bought two sets this time. So yeah, these are gonna be very nice mementos for me to remember the event. So yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap up my vlog of the Singapore Pokemon TCG National Championship. Once again, had a lot of fun today. Even though I feel freaking exhausted, it still feels pretty fulfilling to have attended today's event. Also want to give a couple shoutouts. First of all, to my buddy K9 for dropping by just to show some support. Freaking awesome of you. Also to my friend Faiz for getting 27th place in today's event. I think that is something that's not to be taken lightly. That's freaking awesome. Super happy for you, man. Also to everyone who I played against today, really had a lot of fun. Hopefully I can attend more events in the future and try to make more content for you guys as well. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube nonsense, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.